Okay, so let's talk about something fascinating. High up in the Himalayas, the Kingdom of Bhutan is making a massive bet on the future of digital currency. And honestly, it's a move that could either redefine how a nation funds its future or become a serious cautionary tale. So, what's at the heart of this whole plan? Get this, 10,000 Bitcoin. That is the amount Bhutan has pledged to fund a groundbreaking national development project. For a small nation, that's just a colossal figure. So, what does that actually look like in cold, hard cash? Well, at current market prices, we're talking about roughly 860 million US dollars. Yeah, just let that number sink in for a second. This isn't just some small investment. It's one of the most ambitious uses of digital assets by any country in history.
And that, of course, brings up the huge question, why? Why would a nation known for its philosophy of gross national happiness, focusing on well-being over just pure economic growth, why would they take such an enormous risk on something as famously volatile as Bitcoin? Well, the answer is tied directly to their vision for the future.
To really get the why behind this bet, we first have to understand the dream. It's a project called Mindfulness City, and it's designed to solve a pretty fundamental economic challenge the country has been facing for years. You see, for a long time, Bhutan's economy has really stood on two main pillars, selling hydropower to its neighbors, like India, and a large public sector. Now, while that's stable, it also creates a major vulnerability. The nation needs to diversify, to create new kinds of opportunities, especially for its young people. And their answer is the Galefu Mindfulness City, or GMC. The plan is to build a brand new, futuristic city in southern Bhutan, designed as a special economic zone. The whole idea is to create a hub that can operate under its own rules to attract the kind of investment and talent that can really transform a nation. And look, this isn't just about building any old city. The ambition here is to create a global hub for everything from sustainable finance and green tech to digital innovation. The crucial takeaway, the real goal behind all of this, it's all geared towards creating high-value jobs and securing Bhutan's economic future for generations to come. Okay, so the vision is massive, we get that, but it still leaves this huge question hanging in the air. How on earth did a small, landlocked country get its hands on nearly $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in the first place? The answer, believe it or not, is surprisingly green. So Bhutan generates a massive amount of clean hydroelectric power. Now, instead of letting any surplus go to waste, they did something really clever. They channeled it into state-linked Bitcoin mining operations. This allowed them to build up a huge digital treasury using excess clean energy they already had. It's this incredible cycle, right? From water to power to digital assets, and now all the way back to funding national development. And listen, they aren't planning to just cash this all out tomorrow. The plan is way more strategic than that. They're focusing on, and I'm quoting here, long-term holding or collateralization. For that second part, collateralization, think of it like this. It's like using a valuable painting to get a loan. You get the funding you need without having to sell your prized asset. This is all about leveraging the asset, not just spending. But, a plan this bold doesn't come without enormous risks. Tying a nation's development dreams to such a volatile asset is, without a doubt, a high-stakes gamble. And the tension here is just immense. On one side, you have this incredible promise of a diversified economy and a new generation of high-tech jobs. But on the other, the peril is just as real. I mean, we all know how extreme Bitcoin's price swings can be. That could put public finances at massive risk, potentially impacting social programs and government stability. The success of the entire project is now tied to an unpredictable market. For Bhutan, risk management is everything. So when we step back and look at this whole thing, how should we view this move? Is it a reckless gamble or a stroke of genius? Let's zoom out a bit to really understand their thinking. See, this Bitcoin pledge isn't just some random idea they had. It's not happening in a vacuum. It's the most dramatic move yet in Bhutan's broader national strategy to become a player in the digital economy. They're actively exploring blockchain-based services and other tech investments. This is a very deliberate, calculated pivot towards a digital future. And that leaves us with the final, crucial question. Are we watching a small nation pioneer a revolutionary new model for funding development in the 21st century? Or are we witnessing a generational gamble, a high-wire act where the fate of a nation's dreams hangs in the balance? Only time will tell.